will make up the majority of the 28 million people who are going to vote in 2027?
Well, I have got 1.3 million proven as of last week. The one who registered as of Friday last week is 1.3 million. So this 28 million, where is it? Where is the majority? Because we just talk science. If after a lot of drum beating of 3 weeks, 1.3 million again scattered, including people in Manyatas in Samburu, including people in Kayas in Kilifi, scattered all over the country, largely on a fair distribution. Because which area of this country does not have its own Gen Z? The only area where I've seen a spike, and it's still at 83% performance, is Nairobi. That is the only place which the 120,000, 150,000 of those people who have registered in Nairobi is what I can count for the real Gen Z thing. But as it turned out last year, every community and every parent has got their own Gen Zs. I have got them in my house. We have all Gen Zs in our house. Every community have got their Gen Zs. And you saw what happened in 24. When push came to shove, everybody went for their children from the streets. And equally, by the same thinking, every community came from its own Gen Z. Even now, is it called Nikokadi?
Yeah.
This Nikokadi thing started very well on week 1. Then somehow, I heard some people try to appropriate for their own political something. And the mojo was lost. The whole mojo of Nikokadi actually just became just another gig. Yeah? It became another gig. Now, I am hearing more of Siaka than Nikokadi.
But let's not forget what happened in Trans Nzoia. If the election were held today, who would win?
William Ruto. William Ruto.
Based on your numbers?
Based on my numbers. Without blinking an eyelid.
Despite performance, despite manifesto promises that haven't been fulfilled, despite all this.
Kenya is a big country, man. Kenya is a big country. Kenya, some parts of this country, they still believe that Lenin is still the president of Russia. So sometimes people need to travel. Sometimes you make decisions based on a very small territory. And by the way, she was a cabinet minister.
Mm-hmm.
She was even an advisor.
That's right.
See, I'm now a private citizen.
Yeah.
The last time the side I was on lost was in the year of our Lord 1997. It's going to be 30 years. Since
you lost?
Since my presidential candidate.
Yeah.
I was on the losing side. So, read my lips. I want to say like Kenodia. Saitoti.
So who is the kingpin of central Kenya after Uhuru Kenyatta? Or is it still Uhuru Kenyatta?
I think for me that's a premature question. But because you have asked the question, let me try to answer.